Hi Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your May general read. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, and that includes cross-watchers. Please switch the energies around if it applies, but never try and force a timeline to fit. If this isn't your story this time, then it's okay to just leave it be. You'll normally find that the bits that are not hitting the mark for you are actually part of someone else's timeline. Okay. Sagittarius for me, please. Okay, so Sagittarius, the zodiacs that I can see in your reading, you've got the Hanged Man, so that's Neptune, it's water energy. You've got the World card, Saturn, it's earth energy. It's fixed energy, so you could be dealing with any of the 4 fixed signs, which is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You've got Venus in Scorpio with your 7 of Cups. Your 9 of Wands is Moon in Sagittarius, and your 7 of Swords is Moon in Aquarius. You've got Gemini energy with the Lovers, Aquarius energy again with the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, which pertains to summer, and you've got Scorpio energy with the 6 of Cups, Venus in Virgo with the 9 of Coins, Libra energy with the Queen of Swords, Scorpio energy with the King of Cups, and Aries and Scorpio here with the Queen of Wands and 5 of Cups, with Leo energy, King of Wands, and your Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, so it's fire energy. The immediate thing here that's sticking out to me in your read, Sagittarius, I've got such a sore throat. I've been talking all day. This read is very, very similar to the Capricorn read. Very similar, because it's along the same lines of wanting to take action towards your desires, yet stuck in thinking mode rather than actually doing. So we've got Venus and Mars influence here in your cards. And Mars pertains to that, well, that's the planet of action, desires and aggression. And then your Venus influence pertains to love, beauty, art, the things and the people that you love. So again, it's struggling to take action towards the individual that you're in love with, because the timing's not right. You feel that the time is not right at the moment with the Wheel of Fortune. You feel that this individual that you share a connection with here with your lovers, you feel that they're a soulmate. You feel that you that either you want to apologize to them or they should apologize to you. You feel that this individual is your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. You feel that there is something very preordained about this particular connection. But you're at an odds, because the King of Wands is all about taking action, and this is in your current energy. You want to take the action, and you're feeling here that you're not going to be rushed into you're not going to be rushed into taking this action. You don't want to feel that you're being forced to take action. You feel that you just want to be left alone, and you will take action towards this particular individual as and when you feel that the timing is right. And the timing right now is not it. With the Hanged Man, stagnation. There's something here that you need to reevaluate first before you're able to take this action. And it pertains to closing off an old cycle with the World card. So this confusion here with the Seven of Cups is you're confused about the steps in which you're going to take to close this old cycle before you can take action towards your desire. And I am seeing that for some of you, not all of you, this does pertain to a third party element. It does. We've got the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. We've got the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. We have literally, for some of you, not all of you, for some of you are needing to close out an old cycle here before you can pursue a new cycle with a different individual. For some of you, not all of you. If this does not pertain to anyone specific, then this pertains to a career. So I will be completely honest, I'm not feeling that career element as such in this read. I am definitely feeling that this is pertaining to a romantic connection that you are wanting to pursue, but at the moment you cannot. And this confusion here, this third element, you're currently in arguments with someone, and I'm feeling that it might actually be legal as well, with it being the King and Queen of Swords. So there could be a forthcoming legal battle here. Either way, there is still remnants of an old cycle here that is still currently hanging over your head, Sagittarius, and it's confusing the situation. Now, somebody here is also daydreaming, and they are daydreaming about this connection with you and it being into union. I'm just reading it from this angle here. This individual is a soulmate, is a very, very strong bond that you both share with each other, but it's not only strong, it's also very, very complicated. Given the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So the Nine of Wands pertains to an individual who is going through a rough patch, yet despite how complicated and how difficult things are, they still are fighting through. And this is your energy, Sagittarius. You're fighting through the battles at the moment. You're fighting through the uncertainty. You're fighting through the necessary in order to close out this old cycle. Central to your read, with it being the Seven of Swords, that pertains to someone who's acting strategically and someone who's being vigilant as well. So I'm feeling here, Sagittarius, that you are currently being very, very strategic when it pertains to matters of the heart here, purely because of the complications that are hanging over your head. You're going to battle through it though regardless. So for some of you, this pertains to you either about to embark on or wanting to embark on a brand new connection, but there isn't, you're not legally separated here from another individual. So again, this read is not going to resonate for very many people, because this is a Sagittarius who is in a committed situation, but they've separated, they've split, and there is definitely a split here, 100%. But legally it's not been finalized because of the presence of the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So yeah, even though you might be living separately and you're feeling separate, legally you're not. So that there's a restriction here to your freedoms, and being a Sagittarius, you do not like that. You do not like that one bit. Anything at all that restricts your freedoms. Nope. But you're also currently stuck as well with that situation for the foreseeable. See, what you want and what you're able to act on are two different things. To point out the obvious here about the current global situation, it isn't possible yet for you to finalize this separation in a legal sense. It isn't, because everything's closed at the moment. So you're feeling even more stuck and even more restricted. And furthermore, the majority of you are actually in separation, as in from a distance to your true desire. So there's a lot of wonder about what the object of your desire is currently doing while you're both in this temporary separation. You also want to plan for the future here, but again, there's a lot of restrictions because of this. I am picking up here on your frustrations at the situation as well. And this is why your central energy in your heart and in your soul, you're feeling that Seven of Swords. You're feeling it because you're an extremely loyal individual as well. And a promise is a promise. So it's like, on one hand, you made a promise to the individual that you entered the legal contract with, and on the other hand, you want to make a promise to the brand new connection, but you're unable to because that will put you at odds with your own internal loyalty. So you just kind of, the only thing that you can do at the moment is to leave everything swinging in the wind with the Hanged Man card. And trust me, this card has been coming out quite a lot, as has the Hermit card, because literally everyone is so limited on how much they can do at the moment. So it's a really good time for everyone to sort of take stock. Don't act, just analyse and try and figure out in their mind. Introspect is a really, really good opportunity for everyone to introspect rather than take action, actions of which they might well end up regretting later on down the line. It's also bringing up a lot of frustrations for such as yourself, where you know what you want to do, you know that you want to take the action, but physically you cannot. So yeah, you do absolutely have my sympathies here with this, and because it's not an easy energies, it really, really isn't. And I'm also feeling here that at the moment there is not much communication between you and your true object of desire. There hasn't been much communication here. And so there's an element here of paranoia that perhaps that individual has changed their mind. Maybe they want to back out of the connection. There is definitely an element here of paranoia from someone. Whether or not that's coming from your side of the table or their side of the table, I'm unsure. So that's for you to sort of fit it where it fits. I am seeing here, though, that the individual that you're thinking of, they are still feeling this connection with you, and they are equally as worried and paranoid about the future prospects of the connection as you. They are sharing your energy, so everything that you're feeling, they're feeling equally. And even though you might be at a distance from each other, you are still definitely picking up on each other's energies here, definitely. What is blurring those lines energetically is your stress and your worry. Now remembering that this is a soul connection, so everything you're going through and feeling, your emotions, your object of desire is feeling this, okay? So when you're worried about the legal situation here, this person's picking up on that energy, but they're misreading your energies, and they're feeling that that energies is directed at them. I really, really hope that that's making sense and that I'm managing to explain this correctly. So if I didn't, I'll try and explain it. Because you can feel each other on an energetic level, whenever you're worried about the legal situation that is requiring you to close an old cycle, whenever you're stressed, worried and anxious about it, your soul connection person is feeling that energy also and thinking that that negative energy is aimed towards them. So again, with see, everything is about the energies. So someone here, if this is flipped, see, this could well be your object of affection who needs to go through the separation, and that is accidentally projecting that energy of worry, stress and anxiety towards you, because you can pick it up. There is definitely in this read misdirection, 100%, and is causing further worry and paranoia about your soulmate connection. It could easily be resolved through actual communication, because I'm seeing a lot of assumptions being made here, and they're being made purely through what energies are being picked up on. In your guidance is the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups. So your guidance here is literally saying that, look, you have to draw the line in the sand when it pertains to this thing here that you still haven't closed out yet. You definitely need to close that out as soon as you can. I appreciate, yeah, you can't exactly do that right now, especially for those where it does indeed pertain to a legal situation. They are saying here that when it does pertain to that old connection, you do absolutely have to draw the line in the sand with that one and maintain your boundaries also, because I'm feeling that the old connection is an individual who constantly oversteps the mark with you. They seem to think that they still have some kind of control or power or something. So you're being asked here to maintain your boundaries when it pertains to that particular individual. You're also being advised here to move towards the object of your desire. To not be afraid to show your new connection, your feelings. They will understand. They will completely understand. Your guidance here is also pertaining to, there is some kind of loss here that is going to be endured. So what I'm actually feeling with this guidance also is if somebody doesn't take the action towards their object of desire, they are going to regret not doing it, because it's going to lead to a loss of that particular connection. So again, Sag, it's completely up to you how that guidance fits the situation, but somebody here definitely does need to take action towards their desires, and if they don't, they're going to regret it. And that's literally the same thing that came out in the Capricorn read as well. Sleep on it. Think before you speak, get some rest, don't sabotage, call it a day, need a break, and sleep deprived. So some of you are definitely not getting enough sleep then. Your stress and your worry is really playing havoc on your sleep patterns. So they're telling you here that you need to take a break and avoid sabotaging this beautiful new connection that you have here on the table. And it can become sabotaged simply by overthinking the situation. So if you worry so much, then you manifest more things to worry about. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy here. You've got sunshine, good vibes, happy times, positive attitude, things going well, and the answer is yes. So take a chance. You might actually be really pleasantly surprised. Keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and a one-night stand. I'm not feeling that so much here. I'm feeling that, Sagittarius, because you feel so restricted and trapped at the moment, again, it's kind of attracting more of the same, and they're saying here that actually you do have options. You're only as trapped as what your mind is telling you. The path is free if you want it to be. And then soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. Yeah, definitely. There will be a reunion and a reconciliation here with your soulmate, Sag. There will be. They're waiting for you. Your soulmate's here, waiting for you. In fact, your soulmate is telling us here that they're not letting anyone else in emotionally because they're waiting for you. Sagittarius, please. Okay, so we've got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So yeah, if your intuition is guiding you towards communicating towards that individual, then it might be worth listening to that. And religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So there's some kind of difference between you both. Now, this could be... I'm actually feeling that someone here in this connection is very, very spiritual, and the other one isn't. And for some of you, there's a little bit of a conflict of your religious beliefs. So obviously that's going to be different for all of you. Sagittarius. Okay, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands on your understanding of life and love. Twin flames, your passion ignites. So some of you, this reading might actually pertain to your twin flame connection. We've got new beginning, a brand new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. We've got acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times you must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Yeah, again, Sag, that's literally, you're feeling trapped in a current situation. And you are at a distance from your twin flame as well. So there is definitely a stark difference between you both because you're twin flames. That is why you're picking up on each other's energy, and that is why there is so much energetic misunderstandings between you both that can all be really simply and very, very quickly resolved through an actual verbal conversation. Don't be shy of expressing how you're feeling. That was literally in your read. If you're feeling their energy, absolutely tell them. They will understand. They will. It's your mirror soul. There's a brand new beginning here between you both that is literally waiting on the table. Right, we've got conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. It says that which is meant for me will not pass me by. So some of you are quite possibly feeling that your twin flame might want to move on from the situation with you. And they're telling you here, look, don't stress so much about that. If this is meant for you, then it is not going to bypass you. It says, doors that close now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track, release control and let events unfold. And then we've got you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. You've been neglecting yourself or your family. It says, let someone get a little bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for you or your family. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Sagittarius, please. Okay. Right, so we've got fire. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion and positive transformation, and self-confidence, a strong self-belief and a sense of worth. Some of you might have been doubting this connection as well, because I'm seeing that for the most part this connection has been played out energetically. So I'm feeling that someone here is going to start growing the confidence to begin this conversation. So for those who are feeling that the connection was quite possibly one-sided, the cards are telling you here, no, it's not. It is definitely on both sides of the table, definitely. Yeah, we've got number 2, and 2s pertain to balance, trusting your intuition, having a choice, being at a crossroads, and partnerships and union. So right, gentle gardener, Be your own person, be a conscious co-creator. It says the gentle gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings and beliefs create the reality that you experience. So they're saying here, again, beware of what you're manifesting, because you can manifest energetically. So if you're constantly focused on things that you're worried about, then you're going to manifest more things to be worried about. It says, she is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co-creation and ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is their quality? Believe in limitless possibility and you will see miracles unfold. The gentle gardener guarantees the integrity of everything that you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. See, I'm just noticing all of the eggs in that card as well. And of course, eggs do also pertain to brand new beginnings. It's a very interesting one, Sag. You're scared of things going wrong, so that's constantly what you're thinking about, and because that's constantly what you're thinking about, that's what is being manifested. It's a bit of a vicious cycle here that you're stuck in. Right, anyway, so for those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very, very much for watching. And for those of you who don't give a shit, then this is the Rebel deck. It's very brutal and to the point. It works in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. So it's all still completely interchangeable. Right, so we've got fucking apologise, seriously, just do it. You've got a feeling that you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. Yeah, I was feeling as well before in your tarot that, that there was an apology somewhere within the mix. Stop obsessing. You're not the fucking centre of the universe. And put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Please do get in touch if that's resonated for you, because I don't know what it is I'm reading. I'm also losing my voice. I just have to trust my cards and the other messages as and when they come in. I do read all of your comments. I might not be able to reply to them all, but I absolutely read them and appreciate every interaction on my channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my pinned comments below. So thank you again, Sag. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.